Welcome to CSEGuru. In this session, we will discuss data structures and applications. In that, we are going to review about structures. Structure, declaration and initialization. Introduction to structure. So, structure, if you are considering in the sense, it is a user-defined data type that is used to represent group of data items. Data items are variables of different data type under a single name. That is nothing but structure. Group of data items of different data type. It may be integer, float, character. Likewise, different data types we can able to group under a single name, single structure name. Okay, that is nothing but structure. It is similar to records that can be used to store information about the entity. So any record, if you want to store it in the sense, the total information we will store it. For example, what is the book name, its author, publication, edition, all the information we will store. Okay, so if you want to store a record, we will store different informations. Likewise, structure also, we can able to store different variables under single name. Okay, so it is similar to records. But array also we can able to store many data items, right? What is the difference between this array and the structure? Array, if you are considering in this sense, array stores different data elements of same data type. That is, array stores homogeneous elements. Okay, homogeneous elements. Same elements, same data type elements only it will store. For example, if you are declaring array int a of 10 in the sense, all the 10 elements will be of integer data type only. Float b of 20. Likewise, if you are giving in the sense, all the data elements of b will be of float data type only. See, integer if you are considering, even you can able to store 100,000 lakhs also you can able to store, but only of integer data type. Not integer combined with float, character and all, we cannot able to store it. It is not possible. But if you are considering the structure in the sense, structure stores variables of different data type. That is, under a single structure name, we can able to store integer, float, char. Likewise, all these elements will be combined under single structure name. That is possible. That is nothing but structure. Okay. So here the main disadvantage in array is only similar data elements or homogeneous elements only we can able to store. So this restriction, it is removed with the help of structure. Here we can able to store different data elements under a single name. Okay, that is nothing but structure. And if you are considering the structure declaration, the structure will be declared with the keyword struct. Okay, it should start with the keyword struct followed by name of the structure. Struct keyword and then you have to give the name of the structure. And all the variables, whatever you want to declare, all these variables should be declared within the structure. Within the block of the structure, you can able to declare different variables. That is possible. So all variables should be declared under a common block. Okay, and each variable name declared within the structure is called member of the structure. Okay, each variable name, whatever you are declaring, that is called member of the structure. For example, syntax if you are considering, the structure declaration will start with the keyword struct. Okay, so struct is the keyword followed by name of the structure. That is structure name. Like variables, any name you can able to give. And then here data type variable 1. Okay, and then data type variable. Likewise, any data elements, any number of data elements you can able to store. Data type variable n. Likewise, you can able to store. So this is the syntax for declaring a structure. And here it should end with a semicolon. At the end, you have to place this semicolon. So this is the syntax for declaring a structure. And if you want to give example in the sense, keyword struct, any structure name. For example, here I am giving student as the structure name, and within the curly bracket set, I am declaring int roll number of the particular student. Then character name of 30, size you have to specify. Then int age, then int mark. Likewise, we can able to store different data elements. This is the data type is integer roll number, character name. int age. Even float also you can able to add it, and it should end with a semicolon. So this is the example. And then structure variable can be declared with the keyword struct followed by structure name. Then you can represent the variables. Okay, for example, syntax if you are considering in the sense, it should start with the keyword struct and then the structure name followed by variables. Any number of variables you can able to declare. Variable 1, variable 2, likewise any number of variables you can able to declare. Okay, so this is structure variable declaration. And for example, if you are considering in the sense, that is struct, this is the keyword, structure name is student and variable is student1 comma student 2. Likewise, for any number of students you can able to use this structure up to n, and it should end with a semicolon. So what is the purpose in the sense? For example, this is the structure declaration, and for every student we are going to store roll number, name, age in the sense. For student 1 we will store roll number, name and age. Student 2 we will store roll number, name and age. Likewise, any number of students we can able to store these variables. Okay, so this is structure variable declaration, and this is the members of the structure. Okay, this is actually the structure. This is structure variable declaration. With the help of the structure variable only, we can able to access this structure members. Okay, that is possible. Student 1 dot roll number, likewise only we will access. Student 1 dot name, likewise only we will access. So every variable will be accessed with this structure variable. This std1 is structure variable. Similarly, for student 2 dot roll number, student 2 dot name, likewise we can able to store. Okay, so this is the variable, normal variable. This is the structure variable. Okay, and usually we will tell it as this is the members of the structure. This is the structure variable. std1, 2 and all. It is the structure variable. Okay, so this is structure variable declaration. So here the structure and the structure variable declaration can be combined. So how in the sense? So the structure variable is declared with the keyword struct followed by name of the structure and then followed by the variable names, right? Any number of variables we can able to add up here. Okay, that should end with the semicolon. So this is actually the structure variable declaration. And here, what is the syntax for the structure variable declaration? That is structure declaration combined with variable declaration. So what is the syntax in the sense? Here, it should start with the keyword struct. This is normal structure declaration only. And structure, name, and then within the structure, you can able to represent different data type elements. Type variable 1, type variable 2. Likewise, any number of variables you can able to declare variable n. So this is actually the structure declaration, and it should end with a semicolon here, right? If you want to combine structure and structure variable declaration in the sense, here itself you can able to specify variable 1, variable 2. So this you can able to specify like element. Okay, then you can able to understand the difference, element, and this is variable 2 up to variable n, and then place the semicolon. So this is the syntax. Example, if you are considering in the sense, start with struct keyword and structure name is student, for example, and here int roll number, character name of 25, or what is the size you want, you can able to specify here. Then int mark. Okay, and here close the curly bracket, and then here you can place std1 comma std2 comma std3 up to any number of variables you can able to declare. So here this is, if you are checking here up to this, it is structure declaration, and this is structure variable declaration. You can combine both here. Previously we have seen how to declare a structure, how to declare a structure variable, separate declaration, right? So this is actually the combined declaration. Usually we will prefer this one for easy representation, right? So this is the example for this one. Okay, next. Now we have declared the structure. Next, how to initialize values for the members of the structure. So structure can be initialized in the same way like other data types initialized. Okay, that is a equal to 10. Likewise only we will initialize it. If you have declared variable a in the sense a equal to 10, we will initialize. And a name, if you want to give it in the sense within double quote, we will specify it should end with a semicolon, right? So here, similar way only, we will initialize the members of the structure also. Okay. Initializing the structure means assigning some constant values to the members of the structure. When the user have declared the structure but not initialized the values in the sense, C program automatically will do this. Okay, that is also possible here. So here, initialization of structure, if you are considering in the sense, syntax is keyword struct and structure name. Here we have to specify data type 1, element 1, type 2, element 2. So likewise any number of elements, type n, element n. Okay, and here we have to use again the structure variable you have to use, put a equal sign within this. This is constant 1, constant 2. Likewise, see here how many data elements you are declaring. For each element in sequential order, according to its declaration in sequential order, we have to specify the values. Okay. So if it is an integer, in the sense you have to assign an integer value. If it is name, in the sense you have to give a string. Likewise, according to its data type, you can specify the values sequentially. Okay, so this is the syntax. And this syntax is also possible. Otherwise, one more syntax is also there. That is struct, structure, name, and here within the structure, you can able to specify type 1, element 1, type 2, element 2, up to type n, element n, right? And then here it should end with the semicolon. This is actually the structure declaration, and then the struct keyword. Again, you have to start with the struct keyword. Okay. Then the structure variable equal to. See here, if you are combining, here no need to specify the keyword structure. If you are not combining the declaration, you want to end it here. Then you want to declare the variable in the sense, use the struct keyword and then structure variable, then constant 1, constant 2 up to constant n, then it should end with a semicolon. So this is actually the structure declaration, and this is actually the structure variable assignment, value assignment. Okay, that is also possible. Both the way you can able to do the declaration. Next, example if you are considering in the sense, this is struct, this is a keyword, student, this is the structure name, and here int roll number, character, name of 25, length you have to specify, then int mark, and it should end with the semicolon. This is one method. Then use the struct keyword again, then the structure variable std1 is equal to, for student 1 you are going to assign the values, roll number is 1 and name Rani, and then mark is 400. It should end with a semicolon. This is one method. Another method is use the struct keyword, then the structure name, it is student here. The same way only. Here data type is int roll number, and then character, name, and then int mark. Okay. And then here itself, std1 is equal to, within curly brackets, set 01 Rani. Okay. And then 400. That's it. It should end with a semicolon then. So structure declaration will end here. Then the structure variable declaration and initialization you can able to give it here. Otherwise, you can able to combine both structure declaration and the structure variable along with its value also will be initialized. This is another method. So in both the way you can able to initialize the structure. That is possible. So this is all about structure declaration and initialization. Now, how to access the member of a structure? So each member of a structure can be accessed like a normal variable only. Structure member variable is generally accessed using a dot operator. This dot operator, you have to use it. Okay. So syntax, if you are considering structure variable dot member name, they should end with the semicolon here. Okay. And a dot operator is used to select a particular member of the structure. Okay. For example, if you are considering for student 1 roll number, if you want to access in the sense, std1 dot std1 is the structure variable. Okay. This is structure variable, and this is actually the structure member or element. Okay. std1 dot roll number, std1 dot name, std1 dot total mark. This way also you can able to specify. So wherever we want the first student roll number in the sense, you can able to access like this. Okay. Usually we will use only the name, the variable name, roll number, we will use it. Here, since we are using the structure variable name also we should add. Okay. So if you want to access student 2 in the sense, student 2 dot roll number equal to, then 02, student 2 dot name, student 2 dot total marks. Likewise, you can able to specify. So structure member can be accessed with dot operator. And if you want to input values to the members of a structure in the sense, you can use scanf statement as like normal variables. If you want to print in the sense, use printf statement. Okay. So data type, if it is roll number in the sense, you have to use %d ampersand student 1 dot roll number. Simply you should not give like roll number. Here you have to specify the structure variable. Wherever you want to use the structure variable dot member of the structure. Suppose if you want to input name in the sense, we won't use ampersand symbol. Okay. So %, so simply structure variable dot member. Okay. Similarly, if you want to use printf statement in the sense, the similar way you have to use printf, then format specifier structure variable dot member. Okay. So here, whenever you are declaring a structure, member is allocated only when the structure variables are declared. Otherwise, structure definition just it will be like a template. Okay. So here, if you are declaring like a struct student, okay, and here you are specifying the data element, simply if you are doing in the sense, it is like a template only. Okay, memory will be allocated only when the structure variable is declared, std1. Likewise, when the structure variable is declared only, the memory will be allocated. Otherwise, it will be just like a template. So this is all about introduction to structure, how to declare a structure, how to initialize the structure, how to access the members of the structure, everything. Okay. Thank you for watching this video.